allowed to walk through all this?
Yeah, I think so. That's what it's there for. Yeah, all the old tin shacks, everything was built out of tin back in the day. It's good how they've kept it all together for a bit of history. See how it all was. It's only this one little precinct, I think they kept it. Yeah, hang on. Oh, that's there's the shitter.
It's a bit spooky.
Yeah, it's a bit dark. I don't know if it's going to come out on camera, but they've got the table set for dinner. Wow. So there's the bed. It's a pretty flash place. Would have been comfortable back in the day. That's the stand back of it. There you go. It's the State Hotel. I don't think it's used at the moment, but
it's in a bit of a state.
Bit of a state. That's exactly right, Chaz. State Hotel. There's a boys on the balcony there having a beer.
Government-owned hotel.
Yeah. It's a Gwalia. Abandoned truck bodies. It's an oldie, this one. There's another Effie over there. If it's got a... Oh yeah, it's a flathead. Flathead mod. Oh. Williams family, 1930 to 1963. Okay. Iowa Street, Gwalia. They're pictures. Big flash door. Knock knock. Anyone home? I'll just go straight on in. It's all furnished and oh, a bit dark for filming, but so what was that, Shaz? They own the grocery store?
Yeah, they occupied this house and run the grocery store. So that way, Larry Crampton.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Look at this. Let's go. So there's a lot of migrants here in the 20s and 30s. I'm just reading, they call this one Martin Azzoli's, and he's an Italian migrant, but I was just reading across the way there was the guest house, Petroni's guest house. They were talking about the Yugoslavians, they used to call them back then. Migrants were coming out here, and it reminds me of my grandfather. He came out from Yugoslavia back in the day in 1926 or 27, and he told me that he came out to the goldfields and he was cutting wood, and that's exactly what they were saying over there. They used to go out and cut the wood for the mines, and so I'm wondering if I'm crossing paths of where my didder, my grandfather, was working when he was a young man first coming to Australia. So yeah. And just like that, after thinking about my grandfather, it talks about his Croatia or Yugoslavia back in 1930, just like my grandfather. Yeah, he sits like him anyway. It talks about how he comes out, brings his wife out a few years later, which was pretty much the tradition. Men would come out, make some money, get a job, get set up, and then when they could afford it, they'd bring their families out. I mean, the hardships that our ancestors went through to settle here was pretty hard work. A workshop here. Museum. It's all built alongside the mine, and that's right where we camped. Car park, so great place to visit, not to be missed if you're coming to the goldfields. It's a donation for entry. There's the hearse, local hearse. Geez, in good nick. This is the Gwalia Mine Museum. Just going through it. Got some great history of the area and the people. The State Hotel, just out the front. Alright, well there's the pit. The mine truck going up there.
So what's this?
There's a big winch. Oh, so this is the big steam powered winder. Look at the size of the pistons on that.
So what does that do?
That winds up the wire from the, pulls everything up from the bottom of the pit. The size of that steam piston. That's running this flywheel, which runs the big winch, which pulls the cable up from the bottom of the mine.